Okay, these last two, or I should just say seven, I guess, is a little bit trickier because 8 and 16, remember, we're doing exponents, so we're doing powers, we're not doing multiples. Meaning, yeah, 8 times 2 is 16, but I'm taking powers, so I can't do 8 to the second power, that's 64. That doesn't get me 16. However, 8 could be written as a power of 2, that's 2 to the third power, to the 2x plus 4. And 16 can also be written as a power of 2. That is 2 to the fourth power, to the x plus 1. So sometimes we are going to have to rewrite both terms so that they have the same base, so then we can set our exponents equal to each other. So again, power to a power, I multiply. So I get 3 times 2x plus 4 equals 4 times x plus 1. We're going to distribute on both sides. So 6x plus 12 equals 4x plus 4. Subtract the 4x. So I get 2x plus 12 equals 4. And then I'm going to subtract the 11. So I get 2x equals negative 8. Divide by 2. So x equals negative 4. Okay. Number 8, I have 2 to the x plus 2, or sorry, x minus 2 equals 1/8 to the x plus 2. So 2 I don't have to do anything with. I'm going to keep that, but 1/8 I can write as a power of 2. Remember when we see a fraction like that, we're thinking negative exponents. So 1/8 is 2 to the negative third power. Whoops, that should say x plus 2. Oh, I'm really messing this up. Okay, get rid of this one. All right, we'll just make it a 2. For some reason that's not working. So I have 2 to the x minus 2 equals 2 to the negative 3 to the x plus 2. So I get x minus 2 equals negative 3 times x plus 2. Let's distribute my negative. Negative 3x minus 6. I'm going to add 3x to this side. So I get 4x minus 2 equals negative 6. Add 2 to get negative 4. Divide by 4. So I get x equals negative 1. Okay, so that is 6.4. Solving exponential equations with common bases.